said to herself, I don't feel like driving. Therefore, I'm going to take the financial responsibility of me not wanting to drive and put it onto him.
Dog, let me out. Hey, welcome back, Motivation Nation. It is your host, Air Gordon. Look, this guy's gonna tell us about a horrible first date. So let's just get right into it. We're not gonna waste no time.
My first date requested me to call her an Uber last night.
Mm-mm.
Here's what happened. Me and this young lady matched on a Tuesday. We made plans for Wednesday at 8 o'clock on a nice rooftop bar.
Okay.
An hour and a half before meeting, she says, hey, we're going to be drinking. Do you mind calling me in an Uber? Then I just said in my voice note, hey, look, if it's just about the liquor, we can just get mocktails. No big deal. Then she changed her reasoning to, I just don't want to drive. Now, fellas, let's lock in. One thing in dating you have to be able to notice is patterns. She said to herself, I don't feel like driving. Therefore, I'm going to take the financial responsibility of me not wanting to drive and put it onto him. So guess what? When she says, I don't feel like paying for my nails. Hey, send me money for my nails.
Hold on a second. I see where he's going with this, and and he's not wrong. I looked in the comments on this, and some of the people were trying to say that he's wrong. No, he's not wrong in this. The only thing that I can say that maybe, well, what I would have done is say, okay, well, how about I come pick you up? Right? But you don't need to have the expectation that just because you don't want to drive, that it is now his responsibility to pay for your transportation on a first date. He's absolutely correct. If that's something that, so because my cousin and I, we go back and forth about this all the time because he would say that, well, I'm a gentleman and I'll offer that. And that's fine. There are certain men that will offer that, but that can't be the expectation because all men aren't going to offer that. I'm not. He is. I'm not. So, and that's perfectly okay. It takes all this type of stuff to make up a world. So, but everybody's not going to offer that. But you can't have that expectation that every man should do those things, right? Because some people want to see, right, who you are as a person. And if you're starting off asking me for money and I don't know you, we're already getting off on the wrong foot, especially if I didn't offer that. But let me let him go on because right now I don't see anything wrong with what he's saying. Some people do, but I don't see anything wrong with it. But let me let him finish and then we'll give our closing remarks.
I don't feel like driving to our second date. Send me another Uber. And if you were to say no, she'd be like, why? You did it the last time. So now every time you link with this girl, you have to factor in a $70 to a $90 transportation fee. So obviously we never went on the first date because I'm not calling her an Uber. I'm sorry. Now for all the ladies in the comment section, I want to say as a man, as a man, as a man. So if you're going to pull that card, what can I say to you as a woman? Exactly. Probably nothing. Like imagine waking up in a guy's bed in the morning and he goes, hey, as a woman, why don't I smell breakfast? And also, is that dust? Yeah, clean that up. You're a woman. As a woman, you should be cooking and cleaning. You'd probably look at that man with like this disgust of like, just because I'm a woman, that doesn't mean I owe you anything. Oh, you see? Now it doesn't feel right. Now it doesn't feel good when someone says as a woman. So don't be in the comment section with your as a man bullshit. It's not working over here. I'm too smart.
Yeah, some people are not going to like what he said right there. But I mean, you don't have to like it, but I mean, he makes a valid point. And people have an expectation now that this is what a man or a man who's trying to date a woman, this is what he is supposed to do. Ain't no such thing as what someone is supposed to do or somebody should be doing because she wasn't supposed to ask him to pay for her an Uber. So that's the thing, right? And he's right. You don't want to set a bad precedence right off the top as far as her to just feel as though I'm supposed to be able to ask and you're supposed to be able to do whatever it is that I ask. Well, first of all, I don't know you, right? This is a first date and this is a bad precedence. And this is also a bad look for you as the lady because what you're now telling me is you can't, something may be wrong with your car, right? That's number one. And if it's not something wrong with your car, you don't want to be able, you don't want to pay to come see me. You don't want to pay for yourself to come see me. And you're having an expectation that if I want to see you, that I'm gonna have to pay for you every time I want to see you. Well, I don't want to see you that bad. Sorry. And I'm not gonna set that precedence that it's my financial responsibility to take care of you like you're a child. Because then I feel as though I need to treat you like a child, and you're probably not gonna like me if I treat you like a child, but you're behaving like a child, but I can't treat you like a child. Now, how is that even fair? Because you don't want to pay for yourself to come and see a person. And generally, if you're really interested in someone and you really want to see someone, you're not going to be bothering them about paying to come to for them to pay to come see you. She would have just showed up in the Uber and been like, look, I took the Uber because this, and this. And maybe she potentially asked him to drop her off when, if they do drink at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you think you could drop me off at the house? Or, hey, I think I might want to drink tonight. You think you can come pick me up? Something along those lines. But the expectation that, well, you're supposed to do this because you want to go out on a date with me. Well, you're supposed to want to go out on a date with me as well. This is supposed to be a two-way street. This is supposed to be two people who are interested in getting to know each other. Not one sucker who's willing to pay for you to show up to spend time with him. I'm not paying you for your time, ma'am. That's a different arrangement. That's a different set of circumstances. And that ain't that app. That's not what he signed up for. So a lot of people are not going to like his stance. I agree with his stance. Me and my cousin are probably going to go back and forth about this stance, but that's okay as well. But he's right on this. Sorry, cuz you're wrong. You're wrong on this one. And I already know that you go look at this and be like, I don't agree. And I understand you don't agree, but I agree because I can't set that precedent now, especially right off the muscle for somebody you don't know. As you get further and further into the relationship, fine. Hey, look, man, you think you can get this Uber for me? No problem. Because at that point, you already have made an establishment. You guys have already been going out. You guys have, been doing different things for each other at that point. So now it's not that big of a deal. But right off the muscle, you have this entitlement and this expectation that I'm gonna do it. Well, nope, we're not gonna do it. Now, if you don't want to show up, if you don't want to pay for your own Uber, that's fine. Plenty more fish in the sea. Found somebody else. Find somebody else before I even close the app. Okay, we'll find somebody else just that fast. Matter of fact, it was already 2 or 3 others already lined up, ready to go anyway. But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I went into left field. But look, if you made it this far, hit the subscribe button. I don't know what you're doing. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Come on now. Hit the hype button. But anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know if you think he's right. Let me know if you think he's wrong. Let me know if you agree with me. Let me know if you don't. But either way, let me know something. But that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Out.